I am living the life in downtown Visalia. I'm on the rooftop of the Darling Hotel, which actually used to be a courthouse. And now they have this beautiful boutique hotel here with the Elderwood, a rooftop bar that is empty before happy hour. And that means I can just sit up here, work, talk 49ers who have been making some moves today. First, Ross Dwelly to re-sign, and then they picked up the veteran offensive lineman, John Feliciano. Made a video about that down near the Fox Theater, which you could probably see behind me somewhere there. We're going to take a look at downtown Visalia in a bit. For now, I just want to sit back and relax and talk about the other side of the line of scrimmage, the 49ers D-line, because Jordan Willis, hero from the ice game at Green Bay a couple years ago with the block punt, just a high motor, good rotational defensive end. He signed with the Raiders. So the 49ers have a lot of production to make up for on their defensive line, especially at the edge position. Samson Ebukam, gone 681 snaps last year. Charles Omenihu, gone 659 snaps last year. Jordan Willis, gone 266 snaps last year for the 49ers. So that is, between those guys, that's about 1,600 snaps that the 49ers need to replace. That's 57% of their edge snaps. Now, Clelin Ferrell has come over from the Raiders, free agent. You probably count on 400 to 500 snaps from him. That's going to be part of the replenishment project. But still, the 49ers are going to have about 700 to 800 snaps to take care of. Now, part of the effort is going to rely on Drake Jackson to go up from his rookie total of 300 snaps, get a bit stronger in the weight room, give the 49ers 500 or 600. But even then, you still have a few hundred snaps that you need to acquire if you're the 49ers. And some of that's going to happen through the draft, but can't expect much more than 200 or 300 from a rookie, right? We saw the issue with Drake Jackson this year. Rookies aren't going to be strong enough to consistently give you more than that. So you're going to have to go out and get a couple veterans. And the good news for the 49ers is this veteran edge rusher class is loaded still with, B-list guys now at this point of their career. They're still available though. And I think the 49ers will be able to sign at least one of them or a comparable name. Bud Dupree, Leonard Floyd, formerly of the Rams, Frank Clark, formerly of the Chiefs and the Seahawks before that. Robert Quinn is getting up there in age, but we know he can rush the passer. Yannick Ngakoue, a lot of people talking about him. Jadeveon Clowney, people always like to talk about Jadeveon Clowney. Might some of these guys be too expensive? Maybe, but I think, somebody like Justin Houston available as well. I don't think he'll be too pricey. Dante Fowler Jr., also potentially available for the 49ers. So, it doesn't necessarily have to be one of those guys, but I do think you're going to have to bring in at least one more veteran, maybe even two, to the edge rushing position, and you're going to have to draft somebody to fill out this room to make up for the production that the 49ers have lost. There's nothing wrong with losing B-list production. In fact, that's the way that you kind of draw it up, right? You want to go out there and let your B-listers walk for more money than you're willing to pay because you've developed them so well. Keep your A-listers. They're going to re-sign Nick Bosa this offseason. But then you have to keep the factory churning because you got to acquire new guys to plug into that system so you can spit those new guys out later down the road after they've worked with Chris Kocurek to go sign with somebody else for more money. Then you get comp picks and you do all that. So the 49ers D-line is a factory. The factory has lost some raw materials and now they need to replenish. And Clelin Ferrell is one replenishment, but more replenishments are still potentially coming for the 49ers. So drop in the comment section who you'd like to see the 49ers sign at edge rusher. And just remember, they've only got like $5 million in cap space right now. So they're going to try to be as economical as possible. They're trying to push a hard bargain. And you can push a hard bargain when the market is working in your favor. And with all these edge rushers still available, all of them, a little bit longer in the tooth that I just listed, I think that market is definitely going to trend in the 49ers' favor. All right, I promised to look at downtown Visalia. There's the Bank of the Sierra building. And we're going to have a little bit more here. Fox Theater. At this point, I think it's behind me. But why don't we go and check out the Sierra Nevada mountains? Because, all that snow, they're expecting another 4 feet of snow in the mountains behind me. Chairlifts are all buried. It's crazy in Mammoth, China Peak. It's going to be insane when all that snow melts. But you can see some of the foothills are really green behind me. Those clouds also are beautiful. Wow. What a day here in Visalia. And then, of course, you've got the bar here. Elderwood, downtown Visalia. Check it out because I'm about to show you the best breakfast burrito in the Central Valley. One of the best in California, I think. It's right here in downtown Visalia. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Downtown Visalia, the Paris of the San Joaquin Valley.